Many of the comments are in response to our personal stories.
So we decided to speak up.
I need to speak up.
I decided to speak up.
I think it's time.
I must speak for myself.
And it's time for me to speak up for others.
I just read this. Unwanted same-sex attraction. The only thing unwanted here is you guys. It feels like when I was 14 years old all over again, when I first started having same-sex attraction and I felt ashamed. Like I felt I couldn't share that with anyone. I felt unwanted.
As someone who still experiences same-sex attraction and no longer identifies as gay, I find that my story is beginning to be silenced.
And now this is happening again, where I feel like I have to censor myself again. I have to be someone that I'm not. And it's difficult to hear something like this.
My lived experiences are just as valid, but there are people who want to take away my voice and ban my story.
When a gay person comes out, he or she is welcomed and accepted with open arms. But when an ex-gay or lesbian person chose not to be in the same lifestyle anymore, he or she gets persecuted. Is this love?
People with same-sex attraction are a sexual minority, but Christians with unwanted same-sex attraction are a micro-minority.
I do understand that there are those in the LGBT community who are content to be where they are, and I'm glad for them. But those like me who desire to overcome same-sex attraction, we are very grateful for the work of Truelove.is that inspires us to hope in God for the power to overcome.
I am confused because those who want to exclude our stories are often the very ones who also advocate for love and inclusiveness. Are our experiences, are my experiences, not worth including? Doesn't tolerance work both ways?
If you think my story is harming you, what about you trying to silence my life journey? Isn't that harming me?
Whenever I share my story, I get all sorts of misunderstandings about what I am saying. For example, I've been falsely accused of promoting conversion therapy or that I had gone for conversion therapy, even though that was not present in my story at all.
I've not met anyone at Truelove.is that promotes conversion therapy.
Some even impose their assumptions that I have fully recovered or I have been completely healed from my same-sex attraction, when I shared so clearly in my story that I still experience same-sex attraction. It's just that now I'm so much more free from its control over my life.
Some have said that I've been brainwashed by the church, which honestly I find to be really insulting. I just wish that people would be able to give me credit that I have come to these decisions for myself. I have myself decided to stop pursuing my same-sex attraction.
My freedom is actually being free to myself, being free to the Word of God. It's not that I'm hiding from a facet that I don't understand, but truly this is the freedom that the Lord has given me to talk about the choice I have made.
As a person with same-sex attraction, right, many times they will like filter out who they will want to come out to, who they want to share to.
I myself have become an expert at finding out whether this place is safe for me to be who I am or if I have to hide my sexuality. As a Christian with unwanted same-sex attraction, I have been marginalized by some in the church and the activists. That said, the church is going increasingly safer for people like me, whereas the online space is growing increasingly unsafe.
Then suddenly all the hate comments all start coming in. I mean, like, come on lah, this is my story. You don't know the pain that I go through, the experience that I have. Then you pass all the judgments to me like that. I feel like it is not safe for me to share my story.
So please, if I could just make an appeal, please stop assuming. Please stop speaking over my story. Give me credit that I have come to my own convictions and decisions for myself.
So you have a choice. Will you be a safe space for us?
We can disagree without being disagreeable.
Will you be truly inclusive?
Stand by us.
Speak up for us.
Accept us.
We exist.
We exist.
We exist.